Hello guys, this is Daniel from Access for Freelancers to show you this nice new tool to help you make modern design forms inside of Excel. Let's get started. So I made this Access form, and like in Access you can have much more opportunities to make a nice form, more modern form, and not like the old school MS forms in Excel. They're very ugly, very old. So I wanted to integrate them both in one system, and I think I get founded some nice hacks that you can help to make this yourself. So I made a list object inside Excel. It's a table. If you don't know about list objects, you will check it out because they're very neat. So you can, like, if you click here, you can sort largest to smallest, smallest to largest, and other filters options. So it's working like a table inside of Access. So very cool to have them. So the sheet's called customers. The table is called table customers. If you click here on the corner, then you get here table, and there's the table. Oh, it's table one. So I will call it table customers. Yes, also it's nice to have your table have a name so you can use it inside of VBA. So on the top of here, you got an extra menu option, open form. You can add this in a ribbon. It's very easy. You can find it on YouTube or wherever. It's not a lot of work, very easy. I'm connected to a function display form. This function will call a form inside of Access and show it in front of us. Like, check it out. So I click on this and there it is. Yes, this is a form. You can see much neater, modern look. And this is made inside of Access and shown in front of Excel. Yeah, so you don't see the Access anywhere. Uh, for the user, it's like it's integrated into Excel. How it's done, I will show it later. It's not much, not a lot of coding connected to it, but it's nice to know how it works. So this data is connected to this form. So here you can select another company and you get the information of that company. Yeah, you can also edit the company. We go to the last one, company Z, Z, whatever you call it. So VVV, yep, I click save and you will see here it's changed. Yes. So change it back again. It's a little bit neater. Click save and change back. So now we enter a new record, click a new, I said, test this company. Oh, typing under stress, not working. Save. And look what's happening here. They're connected. It's important to use an ID field because I'm a database man and a table needs to have an ID. So get used to it. With IDs, you can connect it to other tables and you can do a lot of stuff. So a unique identifier to every row, every record is important. I think so. So how does that work? Now, let's close this down. And now we go to developer. If you don't have the developer tab, you can open it, but options, open to the ribbon, and then you can add it to your ribbon. It's one click. Okay, you have Visual Basic. And here we have the code display form. Hope you guys can see it. It's not a lot of form. So it's a variable called stemp. If active sheet name customers, then okay. It's like an activation, nothing important. Now stemp is loaded with a range from the workbook path and the database name. So I stored them into range names inside here, this sheet. So here, this is this workbook path. It's filled automatically with VBA, so you don't have to worry about it. This is the database we open inside of Access, and this is the form we open inside of Access. This is the connection string. This is very important. Select all from, and this is like the connection string made with the path, the sheet name, and the range. So the full connection string, you can see it in here. Yeah, the range, this is the customers. Customers is the sheet name. You see it down here, customers, yes. And the range of the table in there. Yeah, also I made it so that this is made automatically. You only need it once. We copy this, Control C. Yeah. So we have this connection string. Oh, I have the wrong one. This one. Connection Control C. This is the connection string to this sheet. We need this in Access. So if we open Access, yeah, this is the Access table we are using right now. If we go to Create here in top, we're going to create a query. We go to Query Design and then SQL. You see here, SQL for you. And we just paste this in there. Yeah, that's all. So select all, IMAX 0. That's a hack you have to tell you about. You have IMAX 0, IMAX 1, IMAX 2. So not a lot of people are familiar with IMAX 0. That means that you can change the data both ways. Yeah, so it can be changed inside Excel and inside Access. Very important hack, IMAX 0. Remember that, you can have a lot of fun with it. So view, and there it is. This query is showing all the data from the sheet. You could even change it in here or enter a new record, and it would be changed inside of Excel also. You don't have to open Excel. I will show that in a second. It's also very neat. So if you close it down, yes, yes, and we call it query test, query underscore test 2. Okay, it's saved. Yeah, so if you open query test, you see it's the data is there. So this is very important because you can link tables. Maybe experienced watchers know this. You can link a table to Excel. You could click external data, click Excel, etc. You can, or a new data source from here to Excel, and then you get a wizard and you can import or you can link. Yeah. But what's happening when you link a table, every time you open Excel, it will make a connection. When the connection is there, you get sometimes problems when you're opening Excel and Access at the same time because they're struggling with which one was opened first. Now you can open the database because there's no connection. The connection is only there when you open the query. Now the connection is made between Excel. So every time I open the form, the connection is made because I made this data the record source of the form, but every time I close the form, the connection is gone. Yeah, so like with a linked table, the connection will be there all of the time. So this is a very important hack. So use a query. You see in this left pane, there are no tables, only a query. So the query test 2, and this is the same query customers. Yeah, go to design form, SQL view, and you see it's the main thing. Only here at the end, I made it to U1000. That's easier, like you don't have to adjust it for. Meanwhile, if you have to enter more than 1,000 records, you have to increase this number. That's the only thing you have to do. Yeah. So now the neat thing in making it a form inside of Access is pretty easy. For if you're not a developer, you go and create, and you have form wizard. You select the here form wizard, and now you can choose the fields do you want. You click next. You can select what kind of layout you want. We want tabular. We go next. Call it form. F. U for F. And do finish. Oh, it's all already built. The name is already there. It's follow me, and you get a form. That's how easy it is. Here you have some selection buttons. And this form is connected uh, to the Excel file, yeah? So design view, you can change some stuff here, like the height. So if you go to left, go to height. I adjust it, and here let's make these properties. You can read them. So go format, color, white, bold. Okay, form view, and you see it's a little bit better. Design view, go up a bit. Yep, form view, and there it is. See? So it's very easy to make a form, but you can design it better than you want. So like for instance, form we're using in in Excel is this form. Yeah. So if I close down Excel, make it smaller, this one, you can just, and there it is. So you can also open this without Excel. Yeah. So Excel will be closed and you could also change information. So it is quite neat. You can open this without the Excel sheet. It's open right now, but if I would close it, it would still work. And you could also open it like with multiple users because it works like a database. Yeah, so a lot of people can make this button in the ribbon and they can open this form and can add information to the same workbook, the same database. Hmm. Yeah, that's like, oh, I did a little trick that you don't see the access form, only the form. There's some code about it. And yeah, I think we can end this right now. Mm. And the next time I want to show you guys is like to make this the same form, yeah, the same layout without access. That's also possible. And so you don't need the access and can still use the same layout inside of Excel. So there will be a nice YouTube movie to watch. So maybe you can follow me and click on the link. Um, I will make a download link. It's not right now, but soon probably, or you can email to me info@msaccess.nl in the Netherlands. And I'm also available for work. So if you have anything to do in Access or Excel or VBA or AI or whatever, you need a smart automation guy, you can contact me.